Alright, so how you guys doing here? I'm gonna briefly show you guys how to do a little bit of burning. I was gonna do burning and dodging, but it's gonna consume way too much time, and I'm just gonna give you basically a warm and fuzzy on how to burn certain areas in on a photo. So you come down here to Photoshop, open it up. You can go ahead and pick a photo you want to actually do this to. So just file open or command open, and then you go into your photos. I'm just going to pick this one. I'm going to change this to black and white. Um, you can just click auto if you want, but I'm going to do a little bit more. And right here is how you get the black and white, by the way. You go up, and there's all kinds of different things you can do to your photo, different effects. But right there is black and white. Anyway, I'm going to come up, and I'm going to tweak this a little bit before I get into it. Oh, wow. Right about there for me. That's the way I like it. I want to bring out I want to contrast the greens a little bit, so I'll bring it right there. The blues I really want to bring out because I'll bring out the clouds. As you can see, it's bringing out the clouds really nice. So I'm gonna add a little bit of contrast right about there. I like it. Okay. So down here, here's where you have all your tools. I guess you could say, or selector tools and all kinds of stuff you do. You can clone, crop, and all kinds of good stuff. So right here's what you want. You just click on it, hold it, or just click it once, and dodge tool, burn tool, sponge tool will appear. I'm going to use the burn tool because I want to burn in this area. It's kind of bright. I want to bring that down a bit. So as you can see up here, here's your exposure for the photo, and that will just that'll just change the exposure during the dodge. Here's your actual tool, the feathering on it. That's just how sharp the edges around your actual tool, your actual where your cursor is, where it will actually burn. And I'm very bad at describing things, but I know what it does. Anyways, I'm just gonna go ahead and do this real fast for you. Usually you create a new layer and transparent or gray so you can see what you dodged, and it would just show up right here. But for this purpose, I'm just going to do it directly onto this photo, the background layer. So you have to unlock it first, click the little lock, and that will disappear. When you come down and you click the dodge tool, exposure 66, we'll give that a shot and see how it is. Now you can adjust the size of this without having to go into this menu where you can adjust the size, which I think it's right here to how many pixels you want. Um, if you just hit the two curly brackets, the one on the left will bring it smaller, bring it in tighter, and this will open it up pretty well. I'm going to do this area right here. You should see a difference. But I'm going to go a little bit smaller, maybe like right there. I'm going to get the top of the trees, and this should bring it in pretty well. As you can see, this area darkened up, and so did this area. I'll just show you for example. You can overdo it to the point where you lose quality in your photo. It's not what I'm going for. I'm just trying to show you guys a warm and fuzzy of what you can do and how you can make photos look well. Over here you can see it's a little bit overdone here. But yeah, it's pretty much burn and dodge tool. Now you can change your exposure, go up to 100%, and it's 100%, and that really just kind of, really gets it dark and contrast behind things there. If you're going for like a mysterious lake look, I guess this will do you well, but that's not what I'm really going for. Uh, yeah, this is pretty much your burn and dodge right here. Any questions I could sort of try to ask them in class. Thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna go ahead and be done with this.